Greetings and salutations, this is Jason Silverain, and today I'll be taking a look at Winter's End, a wonderful little point and click. Now, someone described this to me as Disco Elysium for kids. Most of our choices are actually selected via dice rolls, so this is going to be interesting to play through, and you need at least 3 playthroughs to get all the achievements, but that's fine. I'm just going to go through it once today, and that will leave something for you guys to go through at a later date. After all, this is free. The soundtrack comes with it as well, which is pretty nice. And this was developed by Slandercast Studio and published by Weston Games Lab. So, shall we start? Oh, and it was released in 2023, if I didn't already mention. So every winter gives way to spring eventually. To most people, this is a passive event, something that happens thanks to the positions of the hemispheres and stars. So we have, my parents keep an old pair of shoes on the back porch. Dad said we're better suited for exploring than the ones I wore to school. Okay. Once when I was 6, I burned my hand trying to hide a rock amongst the charcoal. After that habit, holding my hand close to the grill to check for heat before touching it. Why were you hiding a rock in there? My old bug net and storage unit. Take those everywhere and leave them all over the forest. When it was out bug catching, a wind would whistle itself through my net. Wind. Hello, Noel. Long time no see. Wind was always very kind to me, but teased me in the way I'd seen my friends always siblings tease them. Always wanted in on others' business. You've been gone a while, huh? Something going on? You've been away. I had a feeling something might have happened. I'm fine, Wind, but thanks for asking. Well, Noel, since it's been a minute, I've been cooking up some new questions to ask you. You know, one of those hard ones like those, yeah? Well, yeah, what is it? Here it goes. At the end of a long, challenging day, what about the day makes it satisfying to you? Come on, whip out those dice of yours. I want to see what you have to say. Noel has a hard time deciding what to say sometimes. Luckily, they have these useful dice to help them out. Make a choice. You need to roll the indicated symbols on your dice. Dice use 3 symbols: wisdom, creativity, and empathy. Hover over a dice to see its faces. Alright, I mean, apparently we can get more things to fill in those as well. Let's roll our dice. Okay, you get 1 chance to re-roll your dice. No, I'm happy to say... I want to read this, but... No, I don't want... No, okay, we'll re-roll it. We have nothing. Okay, accept my role. Well, I grew close to others. Today it has to be hard. I want it to be hard with other people. Then we get to know each other better at least. Sharing the burden does help, certainly, but some trials can't be easily shared. Thank you for indulging me, Noel. I always enjoy your company and perspective. Now I've had my fun. Stone wanted me to ask you to go visit it, or Moss did rather. You'll see what I mean when you get there. Surely it hasn't been so long you've forgotten it's the northeast of here, yes? I wonder if my question made you grow or not. I know those dice of yours grow alongside your heart and mind. Something tells me they're a valuable asset to you in the coming days. Well, I suppose that's just a hunch. With a whoosh and a whistle, wind blew away. You got a new dice face. Okay, so... yeah, we can see all 6... That's fine. I will place the face on there. We're going to have like each dice specialised, I think. Alright, other things to look at. Bird feeder hung up for the hummingbirds. It was rarely full thanks to the hummingbird's big appetite. Hey, it's always good to feed a hummingbird. Well, they said northeast, but we have east and north as the options. Pond had its rubber ducks since before I started coming to the forest. Sometimes it would play the ruler of the sandcastles, high atop his mighty throne, but mostly just floated alongside the pond. Pond and I built this the day before. It was always a challenge keeping it sturdy with the water Pond would splash on the shore. I do apologise. I do have a bit of a sore throat at the moment, so I am a bit mumbly. But please bear with me today. Like, hey Noel, how have you been? Hi Pond, I've been happy. Happy to be back in the forest now that school has me less busy. That's real good to hear. I always wondered what you get up to when you're not here. You go to something called school? Sounds exciting. It's a lot of fun, I learn a lot there, like I do here, but the things I learn are different. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Dragonfly stared at me a few seconds before zipping off into the reeds. It's a lovely art style. Even if the maneuvering is a little clunky. Ah, I see. When I was 8, I tried to talk to Pebbles like I did Stone. I was really sad when they wouldn't respond. Stone comforted me and explained that they don't talk, they're part of it, more or less. I like to think of them as little children. Never liked mushrooms as a kid. Moss said I might grow to like them when I got older, but that still hasn't changed. Okay. Moss sat on Stone, looking down on it with concern. Hello, Noel. Something wrong? The way Wind was speaking makes me think something is wrong. Ah, if only it was not so. Yes, something is wrong. My dear Stone is very sick. As you can see, it's having trouble speaking well. That makes two of us. It's been a difficult few days since you've been gone. And of course, this just happened just before Stone was set to talk to Winter. This was an event I'd heard of but never seen. Stone would travel up the hill and speak to Winter itself to let it know that the season had ended. This had been Stone's job for longer than human words can describe, so Moss had told me. Should be worried? I mean, if Winter doesn't leave, won't that mean... The season not ending isn't something we can allow, really. This isn't an easy ask, but Noel? Could you be the one to speak to Winter this year? Stone was certain it should be you. Why? Sorry, I don't know if I could. Why not you or Lake or someone older, any of you really? Stone opened his mouth with clear intention to speak, but couldn't. Please, dear, rest. I'll say what you said to me. Let Noel tell Winter why it can't be with us forever. Noel will know. Always cryptic this one. Sorry for that, Noel. If you say so, I will try my best. Excellent. Stone, Moss, are you here? From between the trees emerged Miss Capybara, a mother figure for the lost animals of the forest. It wasn't like her to look so worried. Ah, Noel, you're here too. Great, you can help. Miss Capybara, please calm yourself. We can help, yes, but what exactly is the matter? It's my dear Rat, the newest member of my family. We had a bit of a fight and he ran off. I can help, look. I know all the hiding spots. Thank you, Noel. I'm so glad I can count on you. I'll be back in my hollow just west of here, and just in case he comes back. We'd best to ask around to see if any of the others have seen him. He couldn't have gone far. Okay, so we can't go any further east. Sorry, I can't aid in the search, Noel. I have to look after this one. Cough whiz. Love you too, Stone. So, Winter is up the hill. Ooh, there is a doll on the floor. Mr. Bean was his stuffed animal's name. I left him here as a reminder not to venture too far into the forest when I was small. When I got older, he just sat there peaceful in the grass, so I never watched why. You're not going to lead him back up or take him home eventually? Honeydew is one of the forest frogs. They didn't talk much, but they like to sunbathe on the stump. I take it you've discovered Stone and Moss's situation. I have, but I'm really worried about Rat. Miss Capybara says he's run off and she can't find him. You haven't seen him, have you? You always seem to know what's going on. I appreciate that you think that, but no, I didn't even know he was missing. If I hear anything, I'll be sure to let you know, Noel. Oh, I'm guessing that's Lake. Lake swam over to me and spoke in a hushed tone. Ah, Noel. Rat came here not too long ago. He looked downcast. It won't quite open up to me, but I'm worried about him. He scurried off in such a hurry too. I'm on the lookout, so don't worry too much. But please let me know if you see anything else. Ah, of course. Thank you, Noel. It's a bunny. Sometimes I see small brown bunny hopping through the grass around here. She always froze when she saw me and ran away when I got too close. Just wanted to be friends. Miss Capybara once told me it would be an invasion of privacy to look in a birdhouse in case a bird was nesting there, but it was never full. I always wondered what kind of bird might take up residency here. Capybara had these toys for as long as I've been visiting the forest, all except the teddy bear. I gave it to her around my 10th birthday since Rat loved it so much. He was so interested in that human toys that made to look like animals. Miss Capybara loved gardening even more than Mum. Her beds always had the most beautiful blend of flowers. But we can't look at the flowers, it looks like. So what we know is Rat's gone north from here. That takes us back over here, which... try going further up. Ooh. The hill always had the best view. I sit down and look at the trees for hours, aided by my trusty binoculars. You're leaving them out in the open? Surely they'd be tatty by now. The best thing I ever saw was a woodpecker jamming a hole into a tree. We first found this spot when Mum brought me and Dad here to watch a comet pass by. I kept this blanket here for nights where I could convince them to come stargaze with me. Flower was fiddling away with its floral designs as per usual. Flower, okay, can I ask you something? Oh, hello, Noel. I didn't see you there. Is everything okay? Have you seen Rat anywhere? Capybara can't find him. She's pretty worried. Oh dear, no, I haven't. I've been quite preoccupied, as you can probably tell. So he hasn't been up this way then? Oh, thanks for the help, Flower. Of course, now do I like the look of these snowdrops here? Okay. There's something about the way these sentence structures are awful. Maybe the way it's presented, but I'm really finding it kind of difficult to read it shorthand today. Which just reminded me, there was a wonderful study online I took part in, and it was comparing like fonts and the like. So I didn't get to see the results of it, unfortunately, but it was to test how easy fonts were to read and how quickly you could read them, and if certain fonts worked better with certain sentence structures. It's fascinating we still have people researching this. You'd think it'd be well established, but then you've just got to look at like Microsoft Word or something and how many fonts are on there. So there's our little Ratty. Rat sat near the edge of the pond looking out on the water. He noticed my approach and sighed. What do you want, Noel? Miss Capybara asked me to look for you. Everyone's worried, you know. Whatever, not like she cares about me. Won't even let me go visit human places. I see. Yep, and that's why I'm here now. Not happy though. Like I thought I'd be, running away and all. Do you want to go back, maybe? No, definitely not. I mean, I wouldn't know how, even if I wanted to, and I don't, definitely not. Rat wore a distant expression on his face, and I wondered why rats have a reputation for dishonesty when this one couldn't even tell a lie for anything. We roll the dice. Oh. You could say something nice to Capybara. Well, I'm going to roll one of these. Okay, interesting. I can say all of them. I fought with my parents before too. You know, I fought with my parents before. Most kids do, I think. A lot of kids at school at least talk about it. I don't know if that's the same. I mean, it might not be exactly, but wanting to do something and an adult tell you no, not fun. Like, I think of it like adults usually just want to keep you safe or something. It's not fun, but it's safe. Being a kid is hard. Yeah. Rat looked out on the water again, this time with more intention. Maybe I head back if Miss Capybara is worried. She definitely does care about me being safe. I think that's a good idea. Thanks for the advice, Noel. I'll see you back at the hollow, maybe. Rat walked off. Excellent. Nicer face there. Let us wander us way. Oh, Winter's back again. I heard that Rat is home safe and sound thanks to you. You're such a busybody, Noel. You were scurrying all over the place to find him. I could hear all of it. You really do hear everything, don't you, Wind? What amazing ears you have. All the better to guide you with. Now, everything's been settled. I'll be off for today, but I'm sure I'll see you again tomorrow. Likely with some new questions to ask you. And I'll see you tomorrow with some new answers. There we go. Hey, thanks for talking to me earlier. About your parents and stuff. Came back and apologised to Miss Capybara. She said she was sorry too. And maybe she and I'll go to get to see some human stuff together sometime. A safe distance, of course. Oh, Noel, Rat came back. Tells me that you had a lot to do with that, so thank you. Came back and said, I know you just want me to be safe and I'm sorry for making a fuss. And I said, thank you for understanding. I'm sorry for worrying too much. Really quite mature of him. Whatever you said must have really worked, Noel. You've always been very smart, haven't you? Well, I'm very happy everything turned out okay. In the distance, my mum's dinner bell rang. I should be heading home. Have a nice rest of your day, Miss Capybara. Come back and visit soon, Noel. It's always wonderful to see you. There we go. So I think that's the end of day 1. Going home, the thought of me being responsible for ending winter weighed on me. But I was resolved to go and grow in the ways that I could before that moment would come. Huh. So we actually got a date. March 16th. A pair of Dad's shoes joined mine. He'd done some yard work that morning. The patch of grass at the base of the grill was uneven with the rest of the yard. Dad always complained how the darn thing was the way of his lawnmower. Didn't stop him from enjoying his grilling though. Oh, he's put away all my toys and stuff. The feeder was bone dry. Mum was busy during the week and couldn't always refill the feeder on time. I hope she would ask me to make her some more feed soon. I miss seeing the hummingbirds. Oh, it's a froggo. Oh, nards. I never thought you'd find this spot. But tomorrow, you're not ready for my hiding spot tomorrow. We'll see about that, Sienna. Better luck next time. The sandcastle was starting to sag. One of its sides was waterlogged. I know it wouldn't be long before the castle fell. Pond's duck was floating in the pond. I loved its rubber friend like any part of its ecosystem. I see that our sandcastle is crumbling. Yeah, we built it a little too close to the water this time. Couldn't be helped though. I couldn't reach it otherwise to help build it. No worries, it's more fun to build it than just watch it sit there. Maybe one day we'll figure out how to build sandcastles without me splashing water all over the side. Alright. Let's try another dose of medicine, shall we? Moss mashed together some of the herbs piled on the ground and let Stone swallow them from its paws. I think you're starting to sound better. I'll have to thank Wind next time it comes through for gathering these. Who knows how your condition will be without them. Guess I'll give your thanks as well. Even the pebbles look sickly, or was that my imagination? Maybe I'm just worried about Stone. Mushrooms are flattened, they'd pop up and disappear rather quickly. Moss made it very clear they weren't suitable to eat. Not that I was interested anyway. Yeah, don't eat random mushrooms. Not if you don't want to die. Oh. With Stone being so sick, it'd be a while before we have a stream-side talking session. I always hoped for its swift recovery and wondered how that Stones could get sick. If it isn't my favourite human, busy helping the fine denizens of this wood out again, are you? Not really, I'm just visiting for now. Have you any other questions for me? Unfortunately not today, I couldn't focus with all that muttering on the breeze. Is everything okay? With me? Always. Flower, however, that's a different story. Why not go check on it? See how its preparations for spring are coming. Sure, I'll go check in. I hope things are okay. Such a good kid. I wish you luck with Flower. go. Miss Capybara's not here. Oh, Rat is, though. Dirt on the trail stood an unearthly smell from Miss Capybara's intense gardening routine, every day without fail. The toys are starting to look rather unkempt. I wonder if I should ask Miss Capybara if she wanted to help cleaning them. Hi, Noel. Thanks again for talking me through yesterday. You're welcome. I'm just glad you're safe now. Any news on when you and Miss Capybara are going to go on your field trip to a human place? Soon, but she's still reluctant to go. Which reminds me, if you're looking for Miss Capybara, she's off visiting today. Ooh. I realise I forgot to look at the birdhouse. Birdhouse remains vacant. Okay. Let's interrupt the conversation. Oh, I just want to thank you for your help with Rat yesterday. I didn't really do anything at all. Noel was the one that convinced him to come back, of course. Even if you talked to him in passing, I think everyone who said something to Rat had a hand in him coming back. But yes, Noel was really a special child and was so glad to have the help yesterday. And speak of the human. Hi, Noel. We were just discussing your heroism yesterday. There's no need for that. So modest, the both of you. I really think we I should really try to think of a way to repay your kindness. Yes, I do apologise. I seem to be tripping over my own tongue today. Mr. Bean was a little lopsided on his post. He lay lazily along the log. I wonder why he didn't prefer it by lake or pond. I mean, that's 2 frogs. Is there a third? Is there a third froggo hiding in the bush somewhere? Because that looks like a tiny pair of eyes down there, if you look at this. No, I'm... Oh, wait, no, there's another one. Ah, you found me. Did you find Sienna already? You know what? Don't tell me. I need to focus on thinking of a new hiding spot for tomorrow. Apparently they were hiding in day 1 as well. I missed that one. Never mind. You better give it your best shot, or I'm going to find you faster than an eagle can fly. Okay. Let's put that one there. Whoops. Well, I'm going to have to play this through several times, so missing an achievement or 2 on the first run, not too bad. Especially when you don't even know they're there. Flower once told me it preferred the hill not just for the view, but for the solitude. Being such an anxious spirit, it preferred to be alone to do the worrying that gave it the reputation. All the same, I'd come and visit. Oh dear, oh. Today seemed like no different. I arrived and there was Flower, worrying herself to death. Hi Flower, how... Sorry Noel, I have to run by. And off Flower went. Its nerves were typical, but it was usually open to talking about it. Worried, I decided to follow it around the forest. Like it was getting matted and dirty. I wanted to take it home soon to be washed. Wouldn't want having Mum and Dad lay on a dirty blanket. So I can't really go in the house. The house of sticks collapsed again. Luckily the frogs preferred sitting on logs. Here should be some little... Kamasis? Kamasa? Alquivast? I'm not sure how to pronounce that particular flower name. No? Violets? They won't blow in here until late. So much to do, so many places to check. Flower left towards Stone's Glade. Supply had dwindled from the previous day. I hope that meant that Stone being for a quick recovery. Was that thing of flowers? I can't remember it being there yesterday. What would Stone want? If I was ill, I'd want to see come spring. I can't spend this much time on each little spot. I have to go check my lake. Flower left towards lake. I think we took the long way round here, but it's fine. What flowers look good next to a body of water? Let's see. Hey flower, I'm right here. No, the yellow would clash with the trees. Still, flowers are off in his own little world. Ugh, no, can Can you help me get Flower's attention? I'm gonna shout. You should do. Hey, Flower! Flower, talk to us! Huh? Oh, hi, Lake. Hi, Noel. How long have you both been there? Since you got here, you seem stressed out. Is everything okay? Oh, no. You've got it all wrong. I'm just planning for spring's arrival, that's all. Nothing to worry about. Just lots of work, lots to think about. That sort of thing. Okay, maybe I'm a teeny bit overwhelmed, but there's nothing I can't handle. Let us roll. Roll the button. Oh, it's a lot of blanks. What happens if you get nothing? Okay, we're gonna have to accept the roll. You could get some alone time away from work. I get stressed at school a lot, so I get it, Flower. It's hard to get through stuff when there's a lot of it. What helps me is just to step away and just not do work for a little while, even if it's a few minutes or an hour or something. Noel has a point. There's still some time until spring. What if you take a break for a bit? But it's all this work to do. And you're not going to get it done if you're too busy worrying. Let's deal with the worry first, then we can deal with the spring. Well, alright, if you both think it will help. I can take a bit of a break. I'm going to go back over to the hill, and I think of a view of the lake might just help me out a little bit. Noel, can you come talk to me some more later today? I'd really appreciate it. Flower walked off towards the hill with just a bit less of a jitter in its step than before. Okay, we want wisdom. Thank you for chiming in with Flower Lake. I think that's what you said really helped. Oh, don't mention it. You're the one who kicked off the good advice. I just followed your lead. Flower can be a bit of a handful. A very sweet, loving handful, but a handful nonetheless. One time Flower asked me like 15 times if it was okay for doing some planting on my beach, and I said yes, yes, yes. I said, but it was still worried. It's kind of a funny story, but also kind of not. Anyway, all that's I'll say about you should be patient, but you always are, Noel. So take care, I'm rooting for you, pal. Alright, so we have to head back up the hill. There's quite a lot of back and forth artificial lengthening in this game, but I understand it. It's such a small game. Noel, thank you for coming. I took some time alone, like you said. It's been nice getting to think about everything for myself. And that thing Lake said about nothing getting done if I'm too busy worrying, I'm going to go back and thank it for that too. Spring has a lot riding on me and my flowers. It's supposed to be this hugely pretty season with lots of colour, and that's my job. And of course, that's what I love about it. I am Flower after all. But it's a lot to live up to. I make the seasons beautiful and the season that everyone looks forward to. What if I mess up? I'm trying to learn not to worry about that, but if I try my hardest, I can be proud of it. That's what I've learned today. But I can't think of a good approach. There's still so much to do, and all of it feels important. Another roll. Alright, I think I'm going to accept that. That's fine. Spend as much time as you need going from one spot at a time. Said it yourself. If you know you did your best, then you can be proud of what you did. I think you should go to place by place and do all the work you think that can be done there, and then you can look at all those places and be proud. Even if you don't get everything done, you'll have lots of great work to look at and know it's yours. That seems like a happy middle ground, yeah. I can do the amount of work I planned on, but only as many places as I can. What if I don't make it very far? What happens, happens. It might suck, but if you tried your best and you tried your best, no one can ask more of you than that. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Now what's the best place in the forest to start from? Somewhere everyone would see. Oh, this is so exciting. Thank you for the help, Noel. I hope you enjoy my flowers when they bloom. The dinner bell rang in the distance. That's my cue to head back. I'll see you later, Flower. I'm glad you're feeling better about everything. See you tomorrow, Noel. Thanks for spending time with me today. Tomorrow it's back to work for me. Oh, nice. Find a single die face with 3 things on it. Okay, I'm going to put it on there. Awesome. I've heard you've been quite the busy bee chasing after Flower all day. I take it you were able to help it with the spring fretting. It looks so much better when passing through here. I think so. Lake also gave some really good advice. That's always good to hear. I should stop taking up your time and let you get your dinner then. I heard the bell chime on the wind. Until tomorrow, Noel. I'm sorry it doesn't just take you back to the start, but I think I understand why. Because it lets you see all these little extra interactions and potentially find the frogs. I really wanted to thank you for your help with Rat yesterday. You know he really looks up to you. Without you, Noel wouldn't have been able to find him for me, so thank you. Oh no. I really didn't do much. We spoke for a little, that is all. You water spirits are so similar. You know, Lake said just about the same thing. Alright. As excited as I was for dinner, I was even more excited to see what Flower had in store for spring. I hope that I have the opportunity to tell it they did a good job.